My boss fired me, then called me the next morning begging for my help. Yeah, I wish I was joking. I'd been working there for 3 years, never late, never missed deadlines, always picking up extra work when people slacked off. Honestly, I thought I was one of the most reliable people on the team. Then one random Friday afternoon, he calls me into his office, sits me down, and says, "We're letting you go. Budget cuts." Just like that. No warning, no discussion. I remember sitting there thinking, wait, what? I asked him straight up. So this has nothing to do with my performance? And he goes, "No, you've been great. This is just business." Cool. So I packed my stuff, said goodbye to a few coworkers, and walked out. Not gonna lie, I was pissed, but also weirdly calm. Like something didn't feel right. That same night, one of my coworkers texted me and said, "They didn't cut your role. They gave your projects to someone cheaper." Yeah, that part. So I woke up the next morning already planning my next move, updating my resume when my phone rings. Guess who? My boss. I almost didn't answer, but I did. And the first thing he says is, "Hey, quick question. Do you still have access to the client files?" I just sat there for a second like, "Are you serious right now?" He starts explaining that no one else knows how to run a system I built from scratch. The same system I trained them on, the same one they said wasn't important enough to keep me for. And now their biggest client was asking for something and no one could figure it out. Then he hits me with, "We just need you to walk us through it really quick." Really quick. After firing me, I literally laughed out loud. He goes quiet and says, "I mean, you could help us out, right?" That's when I asked him, "Am I still employed there?" He says, "Well, no." So I said, "Then I think you should figure it out." And hung up. He called back twice. I didn't answer. Sent a message saying, "We can compensate you for your time." Now suddenly there's a budget. Funny how that works. I left him on red. 2 days later, I heard from a coworker that they lost that client, the same one I'd been managing for over a year. And the craziest part? A week later, that same client reached out to me directly on LinkedIn, asking if I was available to work with them independently. So yeah, getting fired was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. But tell me honestly, would you have helped them or done exactly what I did?